Blog Talk Radio.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
I don't drink, I don't do drugs. So my big thing is sports. That's how I get high, is going to the ball game.
It's showtime! What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the Seattle Sports Lowdown. I am Big Low, and dang, do I got a hottie in studio today. Had to bring her back because she's been on a crazy adventure lately, and the adventure's just beginning. Jessica Hopkins in studio with me today. Jess, what's up?
What's up? It's good to be back.
Man, it's great to have you. I mean, you know,
Thank you.
Finally got a pretty face. I've had all these guys lately. It's like, what the heck? People are emailing me, man, Big Low, what happened to the eye candy? It's like,
back on.
she's right here. So, wow. Lots of fun lately, huh?
Yeah, doing a little traveling.
Just a little bit?
A little bit.
I mean, I guess now we can call you the Seattle Mist Extreme World Traveler.
World Traveler, I'll take it.
Any of the other girls go? I know that Erica went down to Mexico with you.
She did. She got hurt down there, so she didn't get to go to Australia.
How's she doing now?
Really good. She is ahead of schedule.
Is she really?
For where she should be in her rehab.
E-money!
She'll be back.
Nice. Yep. All right.
And then Cam was down there
cool.
on both trips.
She went to Australia?
Uh-huh.
See, I didn't see much, stuff from Cam down there. I should have been at the airport when you guys got back. Forgive me.
It's all good.
You know me. I'm a busy boy.
Yes, you are.
Too much to do, too little time. So then who else went?
And then Christine.
Christine did both trips?
She did just Australia.
Just Australia.
Yep. Yeah, so
wow.
A good crew.
I suppose they want more Christine and...
More. That's right.
Oh, man, that's awesome. So, before... We're going to talk about some things before we get into the big issue of what you got to do down there. Because seeing some of your pictures, I'm just, like, tripping on this stuff. It's like, wow. My ultimate fantasy, one day it's going to happen, is to hold a koala in Australia.
Oh, yes.
They just look so grandpa-ish.
They're so cute and cuddly.
Yeah,
they're stoned. I literally think they are.
Oh, man. That's got to be one of the cutest animals on the planet.
Very cute.
I love my cats, and I love cats of all kinds. Tigers, lions, no bears.
Yeah.
But,
No bears.
Cheetahs, panthers. I'd love to have an albino panther sometime. Kangaroos?
Yep. Kangaroos were actually pretty cute.
Man.
Yes.
So before we get to all that,
yes.
we got a few things to discuss, a few things to talk about. I got a caller calling in about 4:15, I believe. Got to let you know while it's on my mind. In-studio guest next week, Walter Thurman, making his comeback this year, cornerback for the Seattle Seahawks. Said he's going to come in studio and hang out for an hour, so that's pretty big for me, and I'm pretty happy about that. So another thing to put on the plate for you all. Big Sports Lowdown goes live in 2 weeks. We're going to start doing the little live feed and see how things go. We're going to put together a test pilot. We're going to put together a pilot and run it to all the locals and see where we go. Big Low's moving up in the world. The Big Low Show is going to make you all happy in the future. I'm going to be like Joe Variety TV, sports-wise. Nobody's really done a variety sports show, and it's just like,
true.
Why
not?
It's time. I've got so many feel-good stories I want to do. I'll talk to you about a couple of those here in a little while. Just so much on the plate right now. Felix Hernandez, once again, snubbed. Doesn't get to play in the All-Star game. Doesn't that piss you off?
A little bit. It's the first time
it pisses me off a lot of it.
89 is the first time a Mariner hasn't played.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
ridiculous.
shame. I mean, 2 years in a row, and it just it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, he pitched on Sunday, but they made this new rule change where you can throw a certain amount of pitches, blah, 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 and it's okay to pitch on Tuesday in the All-Star game. And he definitely deserved to pitch. I mean, Felix is one of the most dominant pitchers in baseball right now. Yeah, his wins and losses this year aren't showing, perfection, but if he gets the run support from our batters, I mean, good Lord. Man, can we get a hit?
Please. Help our pitchers.
I mean, I've heard, can I get a hot tub? How about, can I get a hit tub? Gee, many crickets. So, it's one of those things where the other day they were interviewing him, and he says, "I'd like to stay in Seattle. I'd like to win the Seattle area a World Series." And that's what I'm talking about.
Like
That's what we need. I mean, we need some fire.
We do.
Somebody in this town has got to get us a championship. It could be the Mist next year.
I think so.
I don't know, though. The Storm,
Oh, yeah.
they started on this little tear here after starting off on a non-tear.
Yes.
But they were playing really good ball. They lost yesterday to Atlanta. Going into, I think they have one more game next week, and then they go into the Olympic break.
Right.
So many girls playing on the Olympics team this year, and I'm looking forward to the Olympics. There is going to be a lot of great competition out there. I'm really, really sorry for Norris Frederick. He jumped hard, got 5th place in the trials, and I'm really bummed about him for that because he was
He's got such a good attitude, though.
He's such a great person and worked so hard just to get there again. And, I'm praying things go well for him over the next 4 years. Who knows?
Yep.
He tryouts
Could be back.
4 years from now and makes the team.
That's right.
He's due. He's
Still
definitely
work to
due.
do.
He deserves the best. We wish you the best, Norris. You're a great guy. And, you're always in our prayers, that's for sure.
That's right.
Wow. How about this? Ray Allen and Rashard Lewis together again?
Together
Are they
again.
forming the Sonics?
The Big Five.
Oh, yeah! Oh, the Big Five. You just said it. Ouch. Ouch. The Miami Heat? Are you kidding me?
I know.
They got LeBron, Dwayne.
I got everybody.
Bosh. Do they really need Ray and
No.
Rashard, too?
They don't.
It's going to be kind
They
of
shouldn't.
cool because I might watch a game.
I'm
game.
not gonna lie. I watched a few.
Did you really? That's all right.
I was a Wade fan before LeBron went down there, so
I was a big
still
Dwayne
support
Wade
him.
fan. He's a great guy.
Ray
I
Allen
mean,
fan, too,
I've
so.
got a game jersey from D Wade.
You do?
Yeah, he gave it
Alright.
to me one year. Gosh, it was
Jealous.
probably 7 years ago now.
Really?
It was just like his second year in the league.
Wow.
He's just a great guy.
Seems
really
like a
cool
really
cat.
cool guy.
Signed all the time for everybody down in the
Nice.
locker room area where everybody was waiting for autographs and.
Lucky.
It's awesome. It's really cool to see Rashard get this chance. He'll be a deep bench player, I'm sure, but he's one of those guys that has a perimeter shot, shoots the ball well, just like Ray. He's got that smooth stroke, and it just looks so good.
Yeah.
Going through the hoop. And you know another cool thing I got?
What's that?
I got Ray Allen's below. It's not the record, but it's not the record breaker, but it's the record. He gave me the record ball. Number 269 of his 3-point balls when he broke the record. He's got 268. I've got 269.
Oh.
So it's pretty
In a
prized
case?
possession.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's one of my many prized possessions.
Yes.
I mean, not everybody has a signed OJ glove.
Oh, yeah, wow. That's prized.
Oh, it is prized, and it's definitely
Wow.
like where nobody can see it, so it's
Yes.
hidden well. Oh man, it's awesome. But I'm looking forward to seeing Ray and Rashard playing on the same court together. Hopefully they'll get to play some playing time at the same time.
Yes.
I'm just looking forward to it. It's awesome. So.
You think that many superstars on one court is gonna be gonna work?
The Yankees did it years ago, I should say. They assembled that team where they had everybody.
Right.
And they didn't go anywhere.
Right. That's what
So,
I'm wondering.
are the Heat going to be the not so Heat next
Right.
year? We'll have to see about that.
Wait and see.
So, we got a little clip to run about Jess's little adventure. It's not really just Jess's. This has kind of got a few of the girls. It's about a minute long, and then we'll just run a little quick promo so we can take a little break, take a sip of water. So check it out. Have fun. See you in a minute.
Enjoy.
Or 3, or 4.
Thank you for coming out. We're excited to just get to Saturday night and kick off. We have brought the best of the best in the U.S., and we're going to rock this place on Saturday night. I'm telling you, Brisbane has not seen anything like this.
I challenge any sport out there, if you post your cameras at the exit doors and ask them if they enjoyed it, 100% of the fans say that was an incredible experience.
I think anyone who watches the games, watches the highlights, you can't leave without saying, wow, these chicks are for real.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin Calabro.
Hey, this is Gary Payton.
Hello, this is Detlef Schrempf.
This is Duff McKagan.
This is Marcus Trufant of the Seattle Seahawks.
This is Randy Myers, one of the original Nasty Boys.
Hi, Alan White from Yes.
Hey, here we are, Captain Keith, man.
This is Gus Williams.
Hi, I'm Kimberly. I'm Jolie. And I'm Amanda. And we're the Washington Jaegerettes.
Jesse Jones.
Hey, this is Brent Berry.
Hi, I'm Tessa. And I'm Bianca.
This is Dan Overmonte.
Hi, this is Golden Tate with the Seattle Seahawks.
This is Steve Hauschka. Hey, this is Max Unger with the Seahawks.
Hi, we're the Jaegerettes.
Hey everybody, it's Norris Frederick, your Olympic hopeful for 2012.
Hey, this is Dane Looker. I'm Bryce Fisher.
Isaiah Thomas, Clay Thompson,
Max Strong.
Slick Watts.
It's your boy, Big Play Babs.
This is Harrison Bevins.
This is Brandon Hempelman.
Hey, this is Sue Bird.
Hi, I'm Cam Warner, Seattle Miss. I'm Jessica, and I'm Laura.
And guess what you tuned into?
You watching
Seattle Sports Lowdown, my man.
Big Low. Big Low.
Big Low. Big Low.
Big Low.
Big Low.
Big Low.
Big Low.
Big Low.
Big Low.
Big Low.
Seattle Sports Lowdown with Big Low.
With Big Low.
With Big Low.
Big Low.
With Big Low.
Big Low.
Big Low.
With Big Low.
With Big Low.
Big Low. With Big Low.
With Big Low.
With Big Low. Woo!
With Big Low. Got it. Peace.
Aren't these guys awesome with the promos? Hyun, H-Y-U-N, Hi-U-N. He's called so many different things around here, but the dude is awesome. Hyun, thanks for putting that together for me. Great promo. Love it. Great video of the girls down in Australia.
Absolutely.
And how do I say that, Zan? Bisbane? Bisbane?
Brisbane. There's an R in there.
Brisbane. Brisbane. It's not how the Americans say it. Brisbane. It's Brisbane.
Yes.
And, you know, I had to get properly schooled on that by Zan because Zan is from Australia.
Oh, very nice.
Our distinguished man in the booth.
Yes.
Zan of all trades because he does it all.
Nice.
Master of many. That's the best part. So, holy smokes, you know, you guys just must have had a blast down there.
We did, especially winning both games.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Bringing home a little more money, you know, when you win.
Money. So now, okay, I hate to put you on the spot here. Did you guys get paid for that?
We got paid for the games, yes.
Yes!
And
hallelujah!
Everything was paid for.
Awesome.
Yes.
But see, you know, there's so many people that say, well, they're not really football players because they don't get paid. What do you mean? That makes you more of a football player.
Exactly.
I mean, you know,
play for the
kids that I coach, they don't get paid.
Right.
You know?
I know.
It's like, oh, okay,
somewhere.
here's a 50 for you. Well, 50 cents for you. You didn't do so good. Exactly. You know, I mean, is that how you reward people?
Right. No.
So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Both trips?
Both trips, yep.
Wow.
Paid, yep. A little more incentive to win. So
Mitchell Mortaza, God bless you, man.
That's right.
God bless you.
We're getting there.
It's almost time that these girls are going to make some dough, and I'm loving it. You know, I'm, you know me. I mean, I love you guys. I love watching you girls play. I mean, it's phenomenal. Nobody on the outside really sees the work you guys put into this stuff.
Right.
And me, in the position I'm in now, I look at a lot of video.
Right.
And I watch some of this video and think, wow. Those freaking girls. I mean, I've been an advocate for you guys for 3 years, 4 years now, and thought, what the heck? Why don't people like this?
Right.
I mean, not only are you well dressed, you guys have the nicest pants in town.
Right.
Yeah, you're fun to look at.
Right.
Holy
we play hard.
lightning.
We hit hard.
They play hard. Yes, they play hard. They hit hard. You guys play fundamental football.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just it. I mean, and even after the game, I see you guys. I gotta let people know this. Jimbo Sabato, my bro from River at Disdain, great band, just sends me a text. Jessica's my favorite.
Aww. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, it's just amazing that people don't give you guys the respect. But it's coming. I mean, it really is.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen more and more. You know, China now?
China. Yeah, we've got a video game coming out. So some of us are going to be going to Japan in early 2013.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, so we get to play with the girls all day long.
Yes.
I might start playing video games
You can have
again.
a team of brunettes or a team of blondes, whatever you want.
How I'm a football player.
That's right.
Whoops, I better not do that. Christine will knock me on my butt.
Exactly. Shay, Christine, yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Sorry, Ricky.
She'll knock you down, too.
Ricky will definitely knock me down.
Yes, she would.
Oh, man. Oh, Jean says mine, too.
Oh,
so
thanks,
you're
Jean.
getting lots of text love here. Oh, boy. Love it, love it, love it. Keep the texts coming.
That's right.
Jessica will eat it up. She likes this kind of stuff.
That's right.
I'm supposed to have a caller at 4:15. Is the no-go so far? Wow. Paul Stute. He's a pastor with the Greater Trinity Academy. They're up north, and they've got a big to-do golf tournament coming up next week. I'm really hoping he'll call to talk about this because it's big doings. I mean, it's out there at Clearwater Casino on the other side of Bainbridge Island, just in the little town of Suquamish. It's supposed to feature a concert by Vicky Martinez. After the concert's done, they're supposed to have some kind of either a poker tournament or slots tournament. Not quite sure what yet. I didn't get all the gist of it because he was supposed to call in and tell y'all about it. So I'm hoping he does his job. There's going to be an enormous list of players. I should set this up real quick because it's unbelievable. The list of players is, you got to go to my Hotmail account now, see? It's one of those things, oh, and I'm not connected to the internet. Are you kidding me? Isn't this, ready to go? Good Lord. Steve Largent's supposed to be there.
Oh, nice.
They've asked Lynn Swan. They've got quite a list. There we go. It pops up whenever you're least expecting it. Here we go. And it's just an amazing list of people. A lot of guys that are, locals that are normally in these big tournaments and stuff. But this group of people is pretty amazing. It's right here. Here we go. Download. Steve Largent, Kenny Easley, Dave Craig, Sean Kemp, Jacob Green, Sam Bam Cunningham, former New England Patriot. I loved that guy. Ronaldo Nehemiah, Marlon Briscoe, Rod McNeil, Steven Starring, Terry Taylor, former Seahawk cornerback. Loved watching TT play ball back in the days when I was younger. Eddie Miles, NBA player. Bob Dandridge, former NBA player. Randall Morris, Mark Lee. Big Low! Holy crap, Big Low made the list?
Wow,
That's
I'm there.
Awesome. I'm on
there.
the list. Max Strong, Slick Watts, Captain Keith Colburn from America's Deadliest Catch. Charlie Young, Norm Johnson, Alonzo Mitz, New Fiola from New York Jets. And here's the invited list that's not quite confirmed, but it says 90% confirmed. Bill Russell, Lynn Swan, Eugene Robinson, Meadowlark Lemon. Globetrotters? Love it. Curly Neal, former Globetrotter. Kurt Warner, Lenny Wilkins, Fred Brown, Sam McCollum, Nate McMillan, Nesby Glaspel, Michael Jackson. Not that one. Gus Williams. Michael Jackson used to be number 55, played for the Seahawks. And class act. Just a great guy. Love getting the opportunity to hang out with him. Feel bad for him. I pray for him all the time. He's got a really bum knee. But Gus Williams? Come on. My dad nicknamed me Gus when I was a kid.
Really?
So it's just okay, I'm digging it. Gus is just a great guy. So great list of people that are supposed to be at this tournament next week. Man, oh man. You got to go to Greater Trinity Academy. I think it's .com. But if Paul Stute would call in, I could check it all out for you. But Paul's not calling in. So it's me and you, Jess. It's me and you.
I have something for you before I forget.
I get a present?
Our All-Star program from Australia.
No way!
So you got your mist in there. You're going to have to track down Cam and Christine to get him to sign it.
You didn't track him down for me?
I tried, but, Cam's done, so I'm not seeing her very much.
She's not done.
Well, she'll be back when she misses it.
She's
right,
not.
Cam?
Cam, you are not done. Y'all going to get paid.
That's right.
So you better be on board because Cam Warner going to be paid superstar status.
That's right.
Oh, boy. Jesus. Wow. Why don't we get all these girls to come here and play? Jeez. McDonald's meatballs. Hey, mine's signed by Jessica Hopkins, so there.
Had to.
For attractive women, it's pretty amazing. You look at some of them, Ann Erler.
Right.
She's a badass little woman. But you look at her and you think, God dang, she plays football?
Yeah.
She's going to get broken out
right.
there.
I think that about a lot of them,
Boy, oh boy. Cam, she just looks like a thug in this picture.
She is a thug. I know, mean mugging.
That's pretty awesome. Thanks, Jess. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that. Wow.
So I was thinking of you down there.
Well, that's a beautiful
I'll try
thing.
and get a hat for
I
you.
was thinking of you while you were down there.
Well, you probably couldn't help it with all those posts and pictures going neener.
Rubbing it in, rubbing it in. So, what do you think about this? This Sandusky dude.
Mm-hmm.
Fondling kids in the shower. Totally can't stand anybody that would think that way, be that way, let alone do that way.
Yep.
And I'm really torn right now because I feel like Joe Paterno is rolling over in his grave right now.
Probably.
Getting bashed right now, dragged across the mud right now, as if he was a huge part of this. You know, they're saying that he covered this up for 12 to 14 years. And it's like, how can you take a dead guy and just run him through the ringer like this?
You'll never know, so why even talk about it?
We're never going to get the answers. We're never going to know. The only person, or only being, I should say, that knows is God.
Right.
And, Jerry Sandusky's getting his.
Right.
I mean, he's going to be hanging out with Bruno here pretty soon.
Exactly.
When Bruno gets a hold of him, he's going to be saying, yeah, you are picking up the soap, man. And it's one of those things where Jerry Sandusky's going to pay the price.
Oh, yeah.
And it's due.
And he should.
It's totally due. But to take a legend like Joe Paterno, I don't know if y'all agree with me on this. If you don't agree with me on this, give us a call, 646-716-4481. Call the show. If you want to talk about the Joe Pa thing, I want to know what you think. I really want to know what you think. I mean, is it fair to take a dead man? Joe's love for football was incredible. If this whole thing would never happened, Joe Pa would still be coaching today. He'd be getting ready with the spring camps going and getting this season up and coming, ready to go. Do you think it's fair to drag Joe Pa's name through the mud like this? I mean, we don't know. We'll never know the truth about what happened around this. So give us a call, 646-716-4481. Again, 646-716-4481 in case you don't hear very well like me. Give us a call. Let's talk. So Jason Vargas, they're talking trade. Are you serious? Why are we getting rid of our talented pitchers? I understand the whole Michael Pineda thing now that he got hurt, but who's to say he would have gotten hurt if we would have kept him here?
Right.
Is it frustrating to you? I mean, I know you're a big fan. You love sports.
Yeah.
You're not just football.
Right.
You're not just weightlifting and cross training and Superwoman. I mean, those arms are almost bigger than mine now. I'm a little frustrated by that. But I mean, how do you feel about the Mariners are talking about trading Felix, Jason Vargas,
what are they doing?
Kyle
I don't understand
Seager.
it.
Casper Wells.
Yeah.
These guys are young guys that still have a lot left in them.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
Man, oh, man. I mean,
frustrating.
Frustrating for you? Okay.
Yeah. Do we not want to win? I mean,
exactly.
Come on.
I mean, Felix says he wants to win a World Series in Seattle.
That's what you want to hear.
Oh,
now let's do it.
That's what you want to see, too.
That's what you want to see, yes. True.
So, I mean, there's all these things that are just so frustrating, and I cannot believe we don't have a caller yet. Oh, we do have a caller?
Oh.
Woo-hoo! Go, Corinne. Let them fingers fly. We got line 1, Alex. What's happening, Alex?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Oh, man, it's going great, buddy. How are you?
Pretty good. Just enjoying this weather and the sport.
Well, that's a good thing, man. So what's new in your world? Anything?
No, not really. Just waiting for a job for the Seahawks.
There you go. Yeah, there's been no Seahawk talk lately, and that's pretty frustrating. But training camp's coming. Training camp's coming. We're going to see this big quarterback duel. Well, duel?
Yeah, I hope so.
Full? I mean, Josh Portis is not out of the picture yet.
Right.
I don't feel. I mean, that kid works his tail off. I'm so looking forward to seeing what the Russell Wilson, Matt Flynn, Tavares Jackson, and I can say it right. It's Tavares. It's not Tavarius. It's not Tavarius. It's Tavares Jackson. I asked him because I hear so many different pronunciations of the guy's name. It's kind of like my buddy Yun. I call him Hi-U-N because that's how it's spelled. Well, with a Y. But that's my guy. He takes care of my editing. And so a guy like Tavares, you got to say it right. I mean, I imagine that gets frustrating after a while. What if they called you Jessica?
I'd let him know.
Hello, Jessica.
Jessica.
I am from somewhere else, and I call you Jessica. Oh, man. So, Alex, what do you think about the Joe Pa thing, buddy?
I just hate how they're basically tarnishing his legacy. He really he deserves to have a good legacy.
Yeah, I agree. You know, his legacy as a coach, is endless. I mean, you know, a person like himself that coached for so many years, won championships, Coach of the Year awards, just all the different things and all the charity work that he used to do. It's tough to see somebody like him getting dragged across the coals. It's very sad. So, you know, as a football fan yourself, you don't like it, right?
Yep, I don't like it at all.
Right on. So, you know, what else is on your mind today?
Oh, just I don't understand why the Mariners are trying to just trade Felix. I don't get it.
They're trying to destroy the team again. Let's do a rebuilding year.
We've been rebuilding for the past 10 years. I don't get it.
Yes, we have. You hit the nail on the head there, buddy. It's asinine to see the transitional stages of the Seattle Mariners. Mr. Nintendo, we as fans deserve better. And it's so frustrating. I mean, their big beef right now is, well, there's going to be too much traffic if we build an arena, damn it. No, don't focus on traffic. Don't worry about traffic. Worry about your team and your fans. The fan base that is down to about 8,000 fans in the stands now.
Yes.
And
hey, they can play at the ShoWare.
Yay, they could.
Sell out.
Wow. Wouldn't that be a concept? The Mariners at the show? No. The Mist at the ShoWare.
Yes.
I was talking to some guys today, and I was like, they play at the ShoWare. Fitting. ShoWare Center. It's kind of a neat little concept there.
I like that.
You know, it's a good thing.
I didn't think about that.
So, Alex, what do you think about next year for the Raptors? I mean, I know you're a big part of the Raptors team. You love that team. You work for that team. Are they going to be around next year?
Hopefully, I don't know.
What's your percentage? 50-50, 80-20, 20-80?
I can't even go 50-50.
All right.
I'm just not sure.
That's rough odds, buddy. So, did you see the Cap's leaving?
Yeah, where's he going?
I think back to Oakland, isn't he?
I am not sure.
I haven't seen where. I haven't heard back from him. Texted him earlier.
Not
nothing.
answering anybody.
He apparently he's in Cap mode. So it's a bummer because we're losing a good friend, we're losing a good player, and we're losing a good coach. You know, I mean, he's been the coach with the Mist for what, the whole time they've been here? Yeah. And you know, it's times like that are frustrating. You lose not only a friend but a heck of a guy as well on a team and coaching of a team. So it's pretty rough.
One guy that needs to go up there to the Seahawks is Andre Piper Jordan.
Well, you know, I'd like to see Pipe get a chance. He deserves it, that's for sure. Except for the fact that he big times me and won't come on the show. You know, is he too good to come hang out with Big Low? I guess I'm gonna have to tweet him a little bit and give him a rough time.
I'll give him a hard time too.
Try to do something.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, Alex, thanks for the call, buddy. We got to get on to some more business here and hopefully get another caller on board. So you have a great day, buddy.
You too.
All right, thanks, Alex. Anybody else out there on phone land? Oh, we got a caller calling in right now. You'll be so happy to hear from this guy. This guy's so funny.
We love him long time.
Oh, Jessica loved him long time. What was her?
We love you long time.
So, we have. Drum roll, please. Nobody? Somebody? It's coming. It's coming.
Who's it gonna be?
Who can it be? Oh, I know this guy. This would be Jay Dizzle from Des Moines, Washington. Jay Dizzle! What's up, JD?
What's happening, Big Low?
Oh, man. You know, everything's going on. The prices of gas are coming down. Everybody's torn between Mitt Romney and Barack Obama. Wait a minute. This is a sports show. Forget all that.
What?
Hey, are they going to trade Vargas?
I suppose. I can see him going away. We got good sound today. Can you hear me today?
I got you good today.
Okay, good. I thought I had my phone upside down. Sorry.
You probably do. You are a blonde.
I do. The show's looking great today.
Well, thanks, man. That's because I got this beautiful woman sitting next to me making me look good. Oh, wait, that's vice versa. I'm here making her look good.
Yes, you are.
Love it. So what do you think, buddy? I mean, they're talking about trading Felix. They're talking about trading Vargas. They're talking about trading Casper. Bob Seger's little brother, Kyle. Strange how the night moves.
I'm not down with it.
I'm not down with it either, man. Let me tell you. It's one of those things where can we just kick him in the pants and say, excuse me, Mr. Armstrong, Mr. Lincoln, Mr. Nintendo dude, quit doing this!
All right, I got to talk about the fences a little bit.
No, come on now. We got to be able to hit the ball before we move the fences in, Jay Dizzle.
I'm fine about. I don't necessarily think we need to move the fences in.
Okay, can we move them in just past third base? We might have a shot. Speak the word.
Remember 2001?
Yeah, when we were all on steroids.
Right. And the fences were fine then, right?
The fences were fine there.
Yeah,
they were in the same spot they are now.
Yeah, well, we're not in a steroid era anymore.
Good call. But here's my issue. When you're on steroids, don't you still have to have hand-eye coordination, be able to hit the ball? Okay. We're in the non-steroid era. Don't you still have to have hand-eye coordination, be able to hit the ball?
Yeah. You're right. You know, but I do see us hit the ball on the road.
On the road, yeah. I mean, on the road, there's no pressure. There's no pressure. The fans going, boo!
So I think we need to move to the third base dugout.
Now, see, I've been a proponent of that since we started there. Lou Pinella's big thing was he wanted to be able to see what was going on in the other dugout. What, can't you step up to the top stair and stand against the rail like most of the guys do anyway and watch down in the bullpen? It makes no sense.
What else is it going to take to get some hits? I mean,
well, I think the only hits they're taking are, well, I shouldn't say that. It's a radio show. You know, it's tough to say, JD. I mean, we've got a great hitting instructor. We got a guy that used to hit the hell out of the ball, but right now, I think the guys are so frustrated and things are playing so into their heads that it's hard to manipulate the fact that they got to stand there at the plate and swing the bat and hit the ball. Sean Figgins has actually hit the ball the last few times he's been up. So, are we going to put Sean Figgins back in? Should he stay or should he go? You probably never got to hear that.
What happened over the All-Star break?
What happened over the All-Star break?
Have we made any changes? Did we send anybody down? Did we bring anybody up?
That was the rumor. That was the rumor all weekend long. All I was reading was, you know, how these guys wanted to send some guys down to get them some hits, send some guys down to teach them a lesson. But I haven't seen anything yet. I'm watching the wires all the time, and to my knowledge, there's been nothing done. So looks like tomorrow night when Texas comes to town to kick our butts, don't worry. We're not going to lose. We're going to start winning now. The winning starts now because I said so. I hope.
That's right.
Zan, did I get too loud there? Whew. Zan looked at me like, low. Actually, he says it more like low. It's kind of cool how he says it. I wish I was Australian. I might get a girl. I mean, you know, guys that talk sexy get girls. It's just the way it is. Right, Tanya? Or should I say Tanya? That's how Zan says it. Zan just said I'm number one. I love it. Yeah, JD, you know, I don't know what the heck, man. I mean, it's like the president. I would not want to be the president in this day and age because there's so many different issues. There's so many different things that you can do to right the ship. There's so many things you can not do to wrong the ship. I mean, look at these arena people. All these people are coming out saying they're against the arena for this, they're against the arena for that. Traffic, they're going to lose jobs in the port. You know, right now they're building a tunnel, okay, that I don't really necessarily feel we need. That viaduct is made out of the same doggone cement that made those pillars that were there in, I don't know, late 60s, early 70s, and it took them like 6 times to blow these suckers up to knock them down. Okay, the viaduct is made out of real concrete from back in the days when they made real concrete. It's like houses nowadays. Are houses built out of real wood? No, it's particle board. It's crap. Houses are falling down, burning down. It's like they've changed so many things, and these guys, they're going out and they're saying, well, let's put these neat little signs across the freeway that we can put little X's on if we want to stop the traffic. We can put little arrows on, and we can put 45 miles an hour when you're driving 20. Those stupid signs don't work, Seattle City Council, King County Council. They don't work. You wasted a poop pile of money, and it's not right. Let's build this dang arena because we deserve it. We're Seattle fans. We want the Sonics back, and we're tired of taking your BS crud. Woo! Big Rose tirade for the day.
Yeah.
Are you feeling it? Are you feeling it, JD?
Wow.
I know.
Is he still there?
Oh, man. Get me on another grumpy
tirade.
Hey, man, you know, I'm so frustrated by this whole thing. We got the big meeting next Thursday. I've got the show next Thursday. Got Walter Thurman coming on, so I'm going to be late to the big meeting, so I won't be able to speak at the meeting, so they won't be able to hear my tirade. But, boy, they're going to feel my tirade because, man, Big Low's coming out of the shell. Everybody's always complaining and moaning, Big Low's a media whore. Well, I haven't been making my appearances at these meetings, but it's time that Big Low starts because it's time the city council, King County Council, the governor, the mayor, everybody starts doing what we need to do to get the Sonics back in this city because we love them. So, on that note, the Mariners, Mr. Nintendo, Chuck Armstrong, Howard Lincoln, get off your dead butts and do something and build the fans a team because the fans like me, like her, like all the friends in the booth right now that go to the ball games, they matter. Yeah, like you, Jay Dizzle. I mean, I see how much money you put out. I mean, you went to Japan this year, and you got a subpar meal. I mean, it's terrible. You know, it's like going to McDonald's, ordering a Big Mac, and you get a cheeseburger with no pickles. That's not fair. That's what you get when you go to a Mariners game right now. So, on that note, Jay Dizzle, my friend, I guess I'll talk to you soon because I got a caller online too. Is that a peace?
Peace.
See you, buddy.
Peace and love.
All right. We'll talk to you soon, pal. Call on line 2. What's on your mind?
What's happening now, Big Low?
Oh, is this Paul?
Yeah.
Okay. I've been spewing my guts about Paul Stute going to be calling me. Pastor Paul going to be calling and talking about the golf tournament. You're only 20 minutes late.
Oh, no, Big Low, don't tell everybody I'm 20 minutes late.
Well, okay, then you're 45 minutes early.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
I thought it was at 4:30, Big Low.
So what's the website people can go to for the golf tournament if they want to sign up and play?
Hey, the website to go to for the golf tournament is gtclaschool.org. That's the Greater Trinity Learning Academy school website.
Okay, you got to do me a favor. Send that to me in a link on my email. I'm going to post that out on my Facebook because I got about 10 million friends on there. And people that want to golf, you know, I've been hit up by a few people, and so it's just like, I know we can get, 10 or 20 people out there at least. Can people just come for the night before the Vicky Martinez concert and the...
Yeah, there's going to be a big party going on, on Thursday night with Vicky Martinez. She's going to be out there entertaining everybody.
Okay.
I'm hearing there's going to be a crowd of about 2,000 or 3,000 people.
So what's the cost for that?
Is that all the celebrities going to be there, and it's just going to be a great event.
Awesome.
With the celebrity golfers like Steve Largent, Kenny Easley, and Jacob Green, Max Strong, and a whole bunch of others. And guess what? Big Low's going to be there too.
See, Big Low's going to be there. Yeah. So Paul, if people want to go just to the Thursday night event, how much is that?
It's free of charge, to my understanding, Big Law, I believe, because that Thursday night event is open to the public.
Okay, there you go. If you want to get Steve Argent's autograph?
It's going to be, the VIP rope-off is going to be roped off for the celebrities and those who are part of the golf tournament.
Nice. Okay, so any other information you want to put out there for anybody?
Yeah, that we still got about 6 slots, to my understanding, for golfers if they want to golf for the tournament, and that the golf tournament is going to be kicking off on that Friday at 1 o'clock tee time at Whitehorse.
Nice. Okay, so y'all heard the man, the myth, the legend, Pastor Paul. He told you what to do. I'll put the link up on my Facebook page first thing in the morning so y'all can check it out. If you want to be a golfer, go golf. If you want to be just a hanger-outer and maybe get an autograph for 12, do it, because it's at the Clearwater Casino next Thursday night. It starts at 6, right, Paul?
Right, and every foursome get a celebrity to golf with them. Did we tell them that?
Every foursome gets a celebrity in their group.
Right.
So one of you get lucky.
And they get to pair off with the celebrity on that Thursday night. That's going to be roped off for the VIP setting for the celebrity golfers at the Vicky Martinez dinner. That's going to be at Clearwater at the Resort Hotel.
Okay, well, I got a question for you, Paul. Why haven't you guys had any of the Seattle Mist players in your tournament?
Some of the who?
The Seattle Mist, the Lingerie Football League girls that are like our professional football team.
Big Lord, I don't have a good answer for that, but I would love to have one of those. I would love to have at least one team of them. If you can help me connect with them, Big Lord, we need to get them there as one of the teams. Make it beneficial for them.
I got Jessica Hopkins in studio with me right now. She's the captain of the Seattle Mist, and I guarantee I can pull a string or two to get a girl or two out there.
Hey, Jessica.
Yes,
Get my
Paul.
number from Big Low.
All right.
And I promise you what we would do. And I promise you what we can do. I promise we can do. We can get you.
Somebody's not happy.
Storm clouds.
Hey,
that sounds like
having a hard time with his goddaddy right now.
It sounds like a little grumpy kid that wants the Sonics back.
And hey, that child has a Sonic shirt on. Right?
Oh, praise God, man! I love it. Yes.
Hey, and the child has Sonic socks on.
I love it.
Socks just to make sure that we let the world know that the Sonics just got to come back.
Oh, that's for sure, buddy. That's for sure. Well, hey, Paul, I'll pass your number.
We'll put it out there too in the airways too. Nate is willing to come back home.
Oh man,
nice.
That's beautiful. Is Nate going to play next week?
No, he's going to be in London.
Oh, wow.
He's coaching.
Oh, that's right. He's coaching for the Olympics this year. That's right.
Yeah, for the Olympic team. But he does send his representation to make sure that the Northwest know, especially our school, which he has much affection and love for, that he's still a part of the Northwest, regardless of where he is now.
Nice. Right on, Paul. Well, thank you, man.
But Big Low, get me connected to the young ladies, to the team, so that they can be one of the teams. I promise you, we'll make it happen.
Okay, that sounds good.
And I will afford the call.
I'll pass her phone number along tonight.
Thanks, Paul.
Hey, no problem.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you soon, pal.
Hey, man, look forward to seeing you next week.
All right, God bless you, pal.
Bless you too, man.
Pastor Paul Stute from the Greater Trinity Academy. Like I said, big golf tournament next week. If you like Steve Largent or any of the former Seahawks that used to be around town, there's going to be a ton of them. There's going to be a lot of NFL players, NBA players, and a Seattle Mist or two.
Yay.
Yeah, digging it, hooking it up.
That's right.
Wow. This is rough because we still got to talk about Australia and Mexico.
Yes.
Okay, so highlight of the trip.
Mexico or Australia?
Both.
Mexico surviving, first of all. Mexico City was a little scary.
Right.
Obviously, we won that game, so that was fun. It was kind of a blowout. I wouldn't really classify that one as a true all-star game. The East was a little weak.
It was a some-star game.
Yeah, exactly. A couple-star game. Australia was a lot better, though. Highlights, obviously winning both games. But I'd have to say the Sydney Harbour Bridge climb was...
Yeah, I was talking to a couple people about that earlier.
Pretty sweet. Holding the koala, feeding kangaroos.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do that stuff when you're down there.
So did the LFL put all these different things together?
They did. Yeah, no, we didn't know what was planned for us when we were down there. So, we had only a couple of free days, and, it was super organized. Everything was well put together.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was awesome.
That is amazing. So I got to give a shout out. My buddy Dave Banks is in here with his kid Aiden today. They're having fun. I got Perry Sampley in here doing. Is that right, Sampley? I didn't want to say that wrong. He's doing a pilot, putting together a pilot for a show coming up. He's going to be putting it out there. It's called Fans and Fanatics. And for some reason, he decided that this guy Big Low might be good for the show. So he's putting his pilot together, and they're recording me. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's quite an honor. It's amazing the things that I've gotten to do lately, and I'm blessed, truly blessed. I'm truly blessed by all of you listening, watching, doing whatever. And let's see, who else we got back? Oh, we got little Braden in there. Braden's kicking it. Little city champion in baseball. First he wins it. This is Jessica's son, by the way. Jessica's son, Braden, is like future athlete of the century. This young man won a city championship for basketball, city championship for baseball, and hopefully soon he gets to move up to the pad level in football and ditch those flags.
That's right.
We'll see him be a champion in that too, because this little dude's got heart, he's got soul, and he's got flavor.
Yep.
So that's the guests that are kind of hanging around today. I was going to have my buddy Gene from Connecticut, that's now from AU Bern. I was going to have him hanging out, but, there was a lot of activity going on here today. We got Dustin Peterson, my old baseball/football player, kicking it in there, learning how to work the board, but it just looks like he's kind of kicking back more so to me. So, and then Corinne, my lovely phone call taker, and she does a great job in there, and Zan working the board, and Hyun cutting up paper. So, anything else interesting down there? I mean,
down in Australia.
Any muggers in Mexico? Any thuggers in Australia?
Actually, there was our first night there. Couple of the girls, one from LA and one from Vegas, who were rooming together, were going back into their room, and they were just saying, wouldn't it be crazy if somebody broke into our room?
Oh my God!
Walk into their room, and one of the hotel security guards was going through their stuff.
No way!
Coming through the patio on the ground level floor.
Oh my God!
And Agam from LA actually chased him down and tackled him.
Yeah! See, Mist, Seattle, LFL, all of them, they're tough.
He picked the wrong room.
LA Temptation, tempt me, mother. Woo!
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah.
Wow. Holy smokes. Hey, Hyun, how long is that Sonics Rally video? 6.5? Yeah, if we run that, we won't have time to do thank yous. So I don't know if I should run that this week or not. We'll put it off till next week because, Walt might not want to stick around for a whole hours. Outtakes? Ah. We ran this last week, but we can run it again. The outtakes are pretty smooth, so go ahead and check out the outtakes. I'm going to take a drink of water because I'm parched. Stay tuned.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin Calabro. You're about to experience the big sports showdown.
Hi, I'm Tessa.
And I'm Bianca.
And this is the big
What are we watching again?
You're watching the Big Low Sports Down.
You're watching Big Sports Lowdown.
What's up, Kevin? What's up, Seattle? I'm Kevin Calabro. You are about to experience the Big Low Sports Show.
What are we watching again?
You're watching Big Sports Lowdown with Big Low.
Hi, we're the Jaegerettes.
You're watching.
Hi, you're watching the Big Sports Slowdown with Big Low.
I killed Bambi.
Hey, everybody, this is Kevin Calabro. You're about to experience the Big Sports
Lowdown. Don't you know that? Jesse Jones, gave 5 minutes.
Start singing now. You can sing right here. I lost that love and feeling. Get out.
I lost the love and feeling. Got love and feeling. Lost that love and feeling. That's gone, gone. Whoa, Big Low. There you go.
Baby, I'd get down for you.
Oh, you gotta love outtake videos. You know, we could probably put together at least an hour of that stuff. It's it's so funny when you say, okay, what we need you to say is you're watching the Big Sports Lowdown with Big Low, and simple as that.
Sounds simple.
Yeah, you're watching the Big Show Low. What are we watching? You saw it best with Babineau. What are we watching? Babineau, my boy. Coming to town soon. Sonia Rossman, I love your idea with Hasselbeck. But shouldn't we do it for Babineau too? Babineau's coming back. Babineau played here for quite a while, and I love that guy. So I think it's time for me to start some kind of a Babineau event. This is where that little ball's above my head. Bling, little light bulb. But you can't see it on the show because that's just the way it goes. So, wow. Last night, I was watching the ESPYs. This is a tough one. In the last 2 weeks, it's been pretty interesting. At the golf tournament for Detlef Schrempf last week, I was pretty saddened when I saw Brian Grant. Brian Grant used to play for, he played for the Sacramento Kings, the Lakers, the Heat, Phoenix Suns, somebody else. Oh, golly. He played for the Lakers. He got around. But in 2010, he was diagnosed, or actually earlier than that, 2008, I believe. 36 years old. Yeah. He was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. And, it was really rough to see him. I mean, if you've seen Muhammad Ali lately, that's kind of, Brian's really progressed a long ways. And, see what he's doing with his foundation right now. He's got things. He's an amazing advocate and inspiration for Parkinson's sufferers. He's trying to make things as best as they can. And then last night on the ESPYs, seeing the deal with Eric LeGrand. Oh man, the Buccaneers did something amazing. On May 2nd this year, they signed him to a contract. He's paralyzed. Okay, he can't play football. But last night they had him as the Jimmy V. Perseverance Award, and he came out on stage, in his wheelchair, and just to hear him speak and wow. It's kind of rough talking about these things because I'm so passionate about players and the love of the game, and to see Eric in the position he's in, but seeing the video of him on the treadmill and they're walking him and stuff. An amazing story. So I'm going to start doing some feel-good stories here pretty soon. I want to get Brian Grant to do maybe like a webcast thing or something, but, like Erica. I mean, what a comeback.
Right.
I mean, she got hurt down there in Mexico. And I truly can't believe that she's already back, walking and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So.
No brace or anything.
Wow.
LaShonda as well. I mean, she had ankle surgery.
Oh, man. And then Laurel had her shoulder surgery. So,
yep.
Just those in themselves. I mean, that's stuff that's amazing. So, Gene in AU Byrne, I know you're on line 1. but I got some thank yous to do real quick, buddy. I promise I'll call you in about a half an hour. Really sorry, man. What a schmuck. I was kind of got emotional today. Got a little angry today. A little upset today, but that's part of doing a show. I don't know how those news people can do all that stuff the way they do, but they do it. And with a straight face. I got tears. I got a heart. Anyhow, thanks to Christian George and Noah, Jacknut Apparel and Coastline Signs, Geeks Riot Apparel, Homer's Apparel, my boys and girl at Dermafex Tattoo, Rod, Scotty, Cody, and Chantel. Oh, man, Jimbo, Tony from Mechanism. Tony, working on my virtual set. I love you, man. Thank you so much for everything you do. All the people in the booth, I love you guys. You're amazing. This is Big Low, and I'm reminding you, Jessica, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
We'll do it again soon.
Thank you.
You're going to see a lot of Jessica soon. Big Low reminding you to have a sports fantastic day. See you guys.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
I don't drink, I don't do drugs. So my big thing is sports. That's how I get high, going to the ball game.